What it do, homies? We out here with some more STARSET. This time we are checking out ICARUS. Now, you know, ICARUS, Greek mythology, flew too close to the sun, right? So this is more likely probably going to be a song that is around overreaching, right? Flying too close to the sun, if you will, saying as old as time. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. Powerful right off the bat. There's some strings. Man, the amount of stuff that they are able to put within the first just part of the lyrics is absolutely crazy, right? You broke your wings. And what he said was that you picked up the broken pieces, right? And you're going to do it again, but it's the doubt that's keeping you from flying, like getting to the edge, right? You're trying, but you're not believing that you can reach it, and therefore, right, you're falling. Now, the interesting thing he said was that, you know, the made a new pair out of broken things, right? Out of broken things. Made no mention of trying to learn from your mistakes, right? And what's the definition of insanity, right? So you're not progressing and everything. You just keep trying and not learning from your failures. At least that's what I interpret it as. 35 seconds in, and it's already bars. And notice how he said you climb to the highest peaks, right? So essentially, whenever you're trying to start off something, like let's say, for instance, when you're trying to, you know, learn an instrument, right? You're climbing up to the highest peak. You're whipping out some sheet music that is very, very difficult to play, even for advanced players, right? And because you can't play it, you're thinking that you're trash. You didn't start where you needed to start. You should have started at ground one and learned the basics, but you went straight up to the top, right? And notice how he says the world you seek, which is another way of saying pretty much your goals, right? You know, are you progressing the way that you should progress, or are you trying to do too much all at a time? You know, he said that you'll never go through them. Like you'll never go through those wings. That's right. Take your turn. Hold on, let me go through it again. I think he's meaning like you'll never go through them. You'll never go through these wings. You'll never go through these goals because of, aforementioned, because of the stuff that he said before, right? That you're never going to proceed because you keep gathering the same stuff that you failed with and keep trying, thinking that you're going to get a different result. Accountability issues. Okay. Oh my goodness, bro. Head up high, your chest pumped up, right? The replica of a runner-up, the foot in the ground with your head in the clouds. Oh my goodness, bro. He is cooking right now. You were destined for great things, right? But you called your bluff. You are holding yourself down. Man, you listen to this song. Honestly, you listen to the song and so there's hearing the song and then there's listening to the song. And depending on what I'm listening to, it has to command my attention. Listening, like critically listening, which I'm pretty sure a lot of their fan base do, right? Because it's got 3 million views, right? In 3 years. That's amazing. So a lot of people probably get the same message from this. But the reason why I'm saying this is because, bro, ain't no way that you listen to this song and don't immediately be inspired to make some type of changes. Or you might listen to this song and like, dang, bro, I'm trash. What am I doing? You know what I mean? It's a terrible way to realize things, but you realized it. And the sooner you can, the more quicker you can start making progress and everything. I have something similar here when it came to this channel back when I was first starting out, right? So I relate to this. So part two. It's part two to this. Ooh. Uh-oh. Sound like you're about to hit us with some more truth bombs. You prepare yourselves. Or prepare myself. I should be prepared. I don't know what's coming. See, I don't know if that was kind of like a continuation, you know what I'm saying? Like the start of the next song that's on the track. But putting that at the end is interesting, right? It's almost like, you just got, you just got talked to, you know what I mean? Like you just got to listen, not listen, you just got to listen, right? Somebody done put you in place and everything. And the falling back down again could just simply be, maybe it's the realization, maybe it's the sad, maybe it's the misery that you're sitting there looking at, right? You're wallowing in. right? Because when that music is playing, the first thing that I'm seeing in my head is a person that's on the ground with these broken wings that's looking up at the sky and just sad and confused and don't know what's going on, right? And then the continuous journey of keep trying to do it over and over again, it just starts adding to the crippling, overwhelming, depression and self defeat, right? Because as that music is playing, you're hearing that it is increasing in velocity, or is increasing, the volume is increasing, right? To give you a sense of it's just piling on and on and on and on. There ain't no happy ending to this because you're just trapped in this internal loop, right? Like your Doctor Strange or Dormammu, if that's what his name is. There's very little bands out here that can really command me to start like really speaking about stuff, right? You really got to speak to my soul. It's got to interest me. You know what I mean? And sometimes I get a little bit dissuade, right? Because I do know that in this reaction game, a lot of people don't like yapping, a lot of people don't like talking. It really all depends on the fan base, and what they're coming here for. You wanted me to just make faces, listen to the song, and turn it off. Great, right? I'm glad you came here and watched. But I do like it when people do stay, because I like to talk a lot about songs. I like to have discourse about them and talk to you guys. I read all my comments. If you're new to the channel, I read them all. I heart almost every comment. I can't heart replies to comments because that doesn't show up on my feed. But if you leave a comment, I will read it, right? We can have this discussion, man. That's the whole point of reason why I made this channel. I react to a bunch of stuff now, but at its core, is this right here. You know what I mean? For music just like this. I just wish I didn't have to deal with so much copyright, because these songs, yeah, they get copyright like crazy. But anyways, let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. Dave's out.